So, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are dialing in from. My name is Achana Shetty, and in this Smart Scale series, today I'm going to talk about, in the Smart Scale series, where we talk about projects, people, and products that make or break transformation. Today's topic is about why even the best strategies collapse. So, as you might encounter, even the most well-crafted strategies lose traction in large companies or smaller businesses. And sometimes it is not because of lack of ambition, but because of hidden forces that create this invisible drag. And one of the key reasons is the cost of more, the hidden cost of more. But before we proceed, I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine that you are packing for a big, huge, adventurous trek. And you think, as you're packing, I might need some more extra clothes, I might need another pair of shoes, or some more food just in case needed. So you keep on adding stuff. Finally, when you go to the airport, you realize your luggage is overweight. And what you do? You pay the price. Likewise, on the trek, as you proceed, every step you feel a little heavier. And then what that causes you to do? It makes you slow down. And then you struggle to move ahead because of the weight. And at some point, you're forced to drop off the extra baggage that you've got in order to reach the summit. And not because they're not important, because they are just too much. And that's the hidden cost of more. And we see this even in world-class companies with brilliant strategies. They have world-class talent, a large pool of resources, only to find they had to shut down some of the products, not because the strategy lacked depth, but because too many ideas were competing at the same time. So the big idea is, strategies don't fail because you do too little. Strategies fail because you do too much. And most strategies collapse when there are too many priorities and trade-offs are not made on time. So the real issue is not lack of ambition. The real issue is over-ambition without focus. And how does it show up? It shows up as too many projects, too many initiatives, all labeled as high priority. It shows up as too many product features, trying to please every customer segment. It shows up as too much of people pleasing without enough truth telling. So let me go deep into the problems, the three silent killers. One, as I said, too many projects of equal priority. When everything is important, teams don't know where to focus. Also, the resources get diluted. As a result, the deadlines slip and execution gets slower. Killer number two, too many product features. When you have too many product features, you stop building a great product and you start building a bloated empire of features. So customers don't have a great experience because of so many features. Instead, they experience complexity. And what happens when there is too much of people pleasing? When people are afraid to speak up, when they're afraid of holding each other accountable, it only breeds mediocrity. So these are the three silent killers. Too many projects competing for attention at the same time. Too many product features which lacks simplicity and does not provide a great experience. And the third one is too much people pleasing without having the courage to speak up of what is working and what is not. So that's the hidden cost of more. And if you don't address this, what happens is your best people burn out working on things that don't really matter. Your strategy becomes a long list of priorities without a sharp, focused attention to the mission or to the strategy. Your decision making gets slower and innovation slows down. And most dangerous, your resources, including you, become busy but not really effective. You're climbing the mountain, but not really reaching the summit. So what's the solution? This is where discipline comes in. And the 3 strategic levers to restore focus and momentum and help you reach the summit is 1, rigorous prioritization. What do I mean by rigorous prioritization? It does not mean 100 initiatives, 50 initiatives, not even 10, maybe 3 to 5 large initiatives that actually align with your strategic mission. Ask yourself, what truly moves the needle? What initiatives deserve our best talent, focus, time, and attention? Everything else is a distraction. Strategic lever number 2 is ruthless subtraction. This is the hard part. So you should know what you do, not only what you do, but you should also define what you will not do and actively remove projects that no longer align with your strategic mission, features that really don't add real value to your customers, or initiatives that are driven by noise and trends and not real strategic alignment. So think of the trek again. You don't drop things because they're useless. You drop them because they're not essential for the summit. And strategic lever number 3 is radical candor. What does that mean? It means creating a culture where we don't just care, but also hold each other accountable by creating a space where people can speak up the hard things. They speak up the hard truths. They're not afraid of speaking, we are doing too much, or if we add this, what do we really have to remove? We can't deliver this outcome because of these constraints. And candor requires courage. And without courage and candor, you default to mediocrity and just compromises. So here's my final thought. The cost of more is not just adding complexity. It also adds to you losing focus. It slows down execution and also dilutes your impact. So the best leaders and organizations don't win by adding more. They win by choosing, focusing on really what matters to them, saying no clearly and often to anything that is a distraction, and aligning the teams around fewer and better priorities. So next time when you're adding something new, ask yourself, what am I willing to drop so I can actually reach the summit? Because strategy isn't about carrying everything. It's about carrying what really counts. It's not about what you add. In fact, it's about what you subtract. Remember, strategies fail or collapse not because you do too little. They fail because you do too much. That's all for today. Here Achana Shetty signing off. See you next time.